Hey y'all, thanks for stopping back by for another episode of The Final Four with me, B. Walla. The Final Four is a show where we go over our top 4 NBA Prizepicks plays for the day. Today is January 24th, 2024. If you tailed the video yesterday, we went 3-1, so if you flex your play, you still made profit. It was a sweaty one though, man. Jalen Williams barely cleared his taco with the game winner. Colin Sexton 0.5'd us, and then Josh Giddey just didn't really get the minutes that he normally gets. He had 24 minutes in the game. He had 22 minutes in the first half of the last game against the Trailblazers. So that doesn't make a ton of sense to me. He just wasn't very involved in the game. So yeah, he didn't clear his line. I was bummed on that. He had 50 fantasy points in the first half against the Trailblazers in the last matchup. Then he has like 16 for the whole game the next game. Very odd, very weird. But anyways, we move on to our Final Four for today. Let's go ahead and get it started. Pow. Our first spot of the day, not a name that you see very often in the Final Four, but it's going to be Tyus Jones, over 9 rebounds and assists. And I really liked this spot at 8.5. I won't lie, I was putting it in earlier at 8.5 and then it got bumped to 9. But I'm keeping it on my slip because of the recent performance. He's over this in 4 out of 5 of his last games. And the last game he played was against Denver, not an easy matchup, and he had 15. And 2 games before that, Knicks, he had 19. 19 rebounds and assists, which is pretty crazy against the Knicks. So, sure, it's Minnesota, it's a tough matchup, but we're just hoping he can get to that 10 line for us today. If he can do it against Denver, I don't see why he doesn't do it against Minnesota. I wouldn't say it's comfy, but I like it, so we're keeping that one as our number 1 spot of the day. Tyus Jones, over 9 rebounds and assists. And moving on to the next spot today, it's going to be Brandon Miller of the Hornets, over 24 PRA. And I like this spot today. I'm kind of trying to get away from the chalky Melo play. So many people are on him today, but the lines are just pretty damn high for him. I think his line's at 28.5 points, which he should be able to go over that, you know, because there's no Terry Rozier. He was recently traded. So there should be a lot of usage to be soaked up by the other players. Melo has a great history when Terry Rozier is not on the court. But I think I'm just going to hopefully take the safer play here and take Brandon Miller over 24 PRA. It's a minus 160 on DraftKings, which you don't typically see. You typically don't see PRA lines at odds like that. So I feel good taking this one today. I'm hoping that Brandon Miller can do it for us. He's been scoring 20 points a game roughly, so with his rebounds and assists, he should be able to clear this one pretty easily. That's what I'm hoping for. But that's going to be our second spot of the day. We're moving on to our third spot of the day. It's going to be Luka Doncic, over 51.5 PRA. And, you know, this one's pretty self-explanatory. You always feel good going over on Luka. It's been a little bit different with Kyrie back in the lineup. But this is a nationally televised game. These two teams met on Christmas. Of course, Kyrie wasn't there, but Luka dropped 50 points. And his rebounds and assists have been going nuts lately. He's got 18 and 23 rebounds and assists in the last 2 games. So, you know, if we can get a Luka 40 burger here, that'd be so nice. I just think he could clear this pretty easily, especially in a competitive game. We know Luka's gonna dominate and have the ball in his hands a lot. So I'm just kind of taking that one because it feels good going over on Luka in a close game. Over 51.5, that's the third spot of the day. And for our last spot of the Final Four today, it is going to be Victor Wembanyama going up against Oklahoma City Thunder, over 23.5 points. So I do think that there will be a little bit of highlighting the Chet versus Wemby matchup today. But the first time these two teams played in the NBA in-season tournament, there really wasn't a lot of that. Chet had a lame stat line, and Wemby didn't do a lot either. But I think that with Wembanyama's minutes being pushed up, he's played at least 27 minutes in the last 4 games, which is very reassuring. And he's really just been in offense mode, really been scoring. That's really just been his main thing recently. He's been clearing 30 points. He's over this in the last 5 out of 5 games, this 23.5 line. And OKC struggles the most against big men. So that's why I'm taking this one. 23.5, it is a little bit of a high line, but over the last 5 of 5, minutes are going up. OKC struggles against big men. I just think that's the spot we want to take today. Feels good. And that's going to be it for us today. That's going to be it for the Final Four today. Trying to make these videos a little quicker. I know everyone's attention spans are not what they used to be, you know. TikTok and everything's rotting our brains. If you would like the video today, if you brushed your teeth this morning, if you don't like the video, I'll make a mental note of that. But thank you for stopping by for another episode of the Final Four. Hopefully we can get another streak going today. Yesterday video did well. The sportsbook odds are on our side today. They like our plays. So yeah, let's get a win streak going. Happy hump day. Hopefully you guys get your humps in. And I'll see you guys tomorrow for Friday Junior, hopefully. But yeah, that's about it. Good luck and thanks for stopping by. Have a good night. See you guys. Bye.